Welcome, hosers, to another video. And guess who's bragging big time in politics right now? If you guessed Doug Ford, you were right and you're psychic. He's bragging again, once again, that his edited Ronald Reagan anti-tariff ad is, and I quote, the best ad ever run, end quote. Sitting at about 12.4 billion views, he claims. Okay, that's what Doug Ford claims. Carney could not hide his reaction. Now, the Rebel News Roundtable calls it pretty darn stupid. It cost us $75 million and maybe the country as a whole. Best ad? Or was it the biggest flop? Let's hoser it up, shall we? Now, Doug Ford here in Ontario insists, he absolutely insists, the ad was brilliant. He says 12.4 billion, that's billion with a B, views. And he proves it, even as Carney's poker face slipped when Ford doubled down during their talks on Canada-U.S. trade relations. Sheila Gunn Reid on Rebel News Roundtable put it very bluntly. She says this: just because a lot of people saw your failure does not make it a win. Now, Humphrey added that the ad campaign cost more than $75 million from us taxpayers and probably hurt negotiations with the U.S. quite badly. The ad selectively edited Reagan to bash tariffs. But the critics say it damaged Canada-U.S. relations at a very sensitive time. Now, Ford sees this as genius, but the Roundtable from Rebel News sees it as a costly mistake that may have cost us more than just money. So if we look at my board up here, I wrote up best ad ever. Okay, best ad. That's what Doug Ford thinks it is. It was the best ad ever. Now, Ford defends his Reagan ad. 12.4 billion views? Really? Rebel Roundtable roasts Doug Ford by saying, nah, this is not a win. Rebel News says it's a failure. And many people in the country say it was a failure, and yet many do think it was the best ad ever. Either way, right? What's your feeling on that? It's a $75 million cost to produce that. On top of that, we got major trade damage from that ad, right? So, was it really the best ad ever? Or was it a flop? So, in conclusion here, Ford, that's Doug Ford here in Ontario, does call it the best ever, best ad ever. He says billions saw it. Rebel News says it's a failure, not a win. 75 million down the drain. Trade talks are suffering because of it. In the end, sure, ad views are quite high. Results, though, quite low. And Canadians, that's you, me, everybody in Canada, we pay the bill. We pay the price. It's another day at the circus, people. Another day where we definitely got hosed. And that's the briefing.